Hello guys, welcome to Jedi Mantis plays Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. I told you in my Star Wars series that I had something special for us, so here it is. We're going to be starting off a Nuzlocke series. For those of you who don't know, and I'm sure that's not many of you, Nuzlocke is playing through Pokemon with special rules. Those rules being, if Pokemon faints, they are dead, they must be released. You can only catch the first new Pokemon encountered on any route. All Pokemon must be nicknamed. No legendaries. It's Professor Oak. Hello there. Glad to meet you. The Pokemon Professor. As you can see as well for this, I am wearing my Pikachu t-shirt, good to go. Whether we catch one, that's up to the gods of Nuzlocke. I do like Pokemon. I've played pretty much every version of Pokemon, apart from things like the Mystery Dungeon, but the actual main adventure games I've played most of them. I haven't played Black or White 2, and I have only really played one incarnation of each generation. Although if I do go back, I do try and play the other incarnation as well. You don't need to play both these days. Like before, they introduced the global trade network. You would have to, if you didn't have anyone that played it with you, you would have to play with both. You'd have to get both to complete your Pokedex. You don't need to do that now because it's so easy to just put something on the global trade network. You get your Pokemon in. And you can complete your decks. Having said that, the amount of Pokemon there is now, that's a big task. Right, let's get cracking with this. We'll begin with our name. So our name is Mantis, because we won't fit Jedi Mantis on there, so we'll go with that. Your name is Mantis. Yes. What do we call our rival? I'll just say his name's, whatever his name is going to be, it's going to be Dumb, so let's just say his name is Dumb. That's right, I remember now. His name is Dumb. Mantis, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. So there can be some sort of like vague rules, like well, I'm gonna follow the rule. If I'm on a route, I can either catch Pokemon in grass or water. However, if I'm in a town and there is water, like this water here, I'm going to allow catching in there. So towns, I could catch a water Pokemon. Routes with grass or water, just one or the other. If I catch in the water, I won't catch on the land, and vice versa. So let us, first thing we need to do, if I can work out what start is. We need to check our trainer profile. So our ID number ends in 3, so that is the first Pokeball off the table. When we get there is what we're going to be choosing. So into the grass. What do you want, Orc? You need your own Pokemon for protection. Oh, that's dumb. Crybaby, dumb. He likes to think he's nice and smart, dumb. He's not that smart, because he's crying about not picking first, but a smart person would know it's better to pick a Pokemon second if you're going to be going up against a rival, because you can pick the opposing type. So we are getting a Bulbasaur. Pokemon Nuzlocke has just become a bit easier in the beginning. Yes, we'll give him a name. It's a boy Bulbasaur. What do you think? Thinking grass. He's grass type, plant. Plant type. Robert Plant. He's going to be called Robert. Put PLNT in as well. Robert Plant, our first Pokemon, Robert Plant, the nice, little cute little Bulbasaur. Right, let's get out of here. Dumb. Our first test. Hopefully the Pokemon Nuzlocke won't be over straight away. Didn't get the portion out of the computer. I know how to fight a Pokemon. Shut up, Orc. Very excited for Sun and Moon to be coming out. I will be playing through that. Probably won't be posting it up on here because I don't know how to record from my 3DS. If I figure it out, maybe I will. Trying to stay away from a lot of the information. I've seen a few of the new Pokemon. I've seen a few of the Alolan forms. I'm trying to stay away. I like to go into the games with an open mind and sort of like a clear expectation of what I might find. I don't like to know every single Pokemon that's out there and what they turn into. I don't necessarily mind seeing the first evolutions of the Pokemon, But I don't want to see what they evolve into. That's part of the fun to me of Pokemon, is raising the Pokemon, seeing what they're evolving into, and discovering a new Pokemon for yourself. If you've got all of that information down to you, it's no good. We really need to make sure we hit this tackle. Brilliant. I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've heard there's no gyms in Pokemon Sun and Moon. To me, that means they must have a really good idea of what else you can do with Pokemon, because it's really all up to now. That's everything has been, you battle them, you win the badges, you move on to the Pokemon League. You now don't have the gyms, so what do you do? Is it still a Pokemon League where you ultimately do have to battle, or is there going to be some other things? I've heard rumours, I'm sure you have as well, you probably know more than me, but I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. I'm going to be getting Moon, I've decided that already. I like the cover Pokemon a little bit better on Pokemon Moon. That's the one I want to get. So yeah, my friend, he's going to get Sun, so if we do need to do any trading, particularly for the ones where you trade to evolve, I was mentioning before about the game Global Trade Network, that's the tricky bit, is getting someone trustworthy to trade and then trade straight back. You still need your friends for that, I guess. So, right, so Robert Plant won his first battle with Dumb. We are nearly dead. Can we heal here? Yeah. Let's pop into this computer. I can't log on like other computers. Give Professor Oak a swift kick in the shin before I leave. We'll go home, we'll go and get our potion out of the computer, say goodbye to Mum, and then we'll be on our journey. Mom, I'm going to be a Pokemon Master. Okay. I'll rest first. So obviously we're heading into a new route. Those who don't know the rules of a Nuzlocke, obviously we can't catch anything at the moment. So whatever we encounter now is null and void, essentially. The catching rules don't start until you have Pokeballs. Get our second portion. I haven't done many Nuzlockes before. I have done a few personal playthrough Nuzlockes. I've done a Fire Red one before, and I've done one on Omega Ruby, which is the latest game I've been getting. Really, that's all I've done in terms of Nuzlocke, so this will be an experience to a degree with me as well. Never actually completed the Fire Red one. There's no way I was near enough the high. I got wiped out in the Elite Four. So technically I did complete it because I lost. I did complete the Omega Ruby one. With a good team of Pokemon there. Hopefully we can recreate that win here in Fire Red. So we'll go in here, Viridian City. I'll heal, just recover that couple of PP. It's a horrible thing to say in a hospital. We hope to see you again. Yes, we hope your Pokemon nearly die and you have to come back. I hope I don't have to see you again. In the nicest possible way. Hey, you came from Pallet Town! We'll skip the grass. I don't want to get too high a level so that we can't catch anything when it comes to it. Knew that was going to happen. Get him, Robert Plant. Also, I'm not one of these players that looks into all the deep levels of, oh, you need to defeat this many more of these type of Pokemon to get the best benefits of stats. I play through. I raise them by fighting what I find. That does mean I'm not a competitive player. I don't really play competitive battles online or anything like that. I play it for the fun of the game. Which is really, that's what it's for. It's a game. That's what games are for the fun of playing. It's not to say that there's no fun in competitive play, but it's certainly going to be more stressful, I would imagine. Of course, if you can do it right and you get a really strong competitive Pokemon, then yeah, you're going to have a sense of accomplishment that you've raised that. Now we get our Pokedex. Now, I have a couple of issues with the Pokedex. First one, why is it empty? Professor Oak's been a Pokemon professor for years and years and years. He doesn't know all the Pokemon, but it should at least have all of the stats in for Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, because he's got them on his desk. It should be, this is my pride and joy, I've done as much as I can, but I'm too old to go out and finish it. Please go and finish it. So, why have an empty one? 2, the fact that it knows everything about a Pokemon just from seeing it. This is more in the anime. When Ash finds a Rattata and he doesn't have a clue what it is because he's an idiot, he just scans it with the Pokedex and it tells him this is Rattata, it lives in fields, and it has all this information. Where's it know that from? Just from looking at a rat. So that makes me think that maybe it has got a lot of information that Oak's put in, and he's actually tasking new trainers with going and discovering them for themselves. So maybe I've just answered my own question, or my own argument, but it's every Pokemon in there, even ones that are thought to be extinct. It has all of the information on. Now I suppose it could be theories for them, but something just doesn't add up. He's an asshole. Pokeballs off these. I wasn't really paying attention there. Did I get Pokeballs? Yes. So let's go, let's catch our first Pokemon. Or second, we've already got Robert planned. But we're catching our first, we were given Robert planned. Female Rattata. Now that's probably enough, but we'll leech seed it. And we'll just bottle it. Oh. Not used to these controls. Mantis use Pokeball. Really? Obviously my name being, or my screen name being Jedi Mantis, probably can guess that my favourite Pokemon is Scyther. I just like mantises. Come on. Caught it. I've already got a name for this one. Something I always call my Rattatas if I catch them, knowing that they evolve into Raticates. It shall be known as Raticate. Gonna head home, heal up. We've now got 2 Pokemon in our team, Robert Plant and Raticate. Actually, I tell a lie, I did attempt a Nuzlocke on Sapphire version, the original, not Alpha. That didn't go very well. A lot of things died very quickly. I was also left without anything that could surf and without anything that could fly. did not go well. I had to abandon that one just simply because to actually get further on in the game I would have had to break the Nuzlocke rules and catch on a route I'd already caught on. It's the way they go. You don't always catch what you need when you need it, and if you have a couple of sort of like bad run-ins and you lose a couple, you can be left really struggling. Hopefully that won't happen. Fly is not that essential. You can get through the game without fly, although it takes a lot longer. The issue will be if we lose something that can surf, or we don't catch anything that can surf. We should be fine with that. There shouldn't be an issue in not catching something that can surf. Let's say we can, by the rules I'm following, we can catch on in towns, and they will have to be water types because they're going to be in the rivers. So that's relatively safe. We know we can at least catch 8 water types. Go back down here and just do a bit more training. We will get Robert Plant up to level 8. Also, I think I struggle in Nuzlocke because I generally don't strategize. I'm gonna have to strategize. I will attack things that are stronger than me, type wise, because I'm not used to playing a Nuzlocke. I'm not used to having to do that. So I will try and be a bit more strategic, a bit more tactical, and plan out who's, this could be a risk, let's not use him. Let's try and raise Ratty Kate up a bit. I mean, Ratty Kate, let's be honest, isn't going to be in the team all the way through. She's essentially going to be fodder. Probably why she's a bit ratty. She probably knows this herself. But if she's fodder that we can put in and heal someone else, so be it. I'll probably as well, like when it's pure grinding, probably do that off camera so that we're only getting the actual story in here, the main gameplay, so that there's not going to be episodes of pure grinding later on. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like now, for instance, this it's not furthering the plot to be sat in a field just fighting birds. So what we'll do, we'll go and heal up. We also can't let ourselves get complacent and think we have Bulbasaur or we have Robert Plant. That first gym's going to be easy. It more than likely will be. But we can't just take it for granted. Something might happen. As it can and more than likely will happen. So with that being said, we will continue our journey next time on Jedi Mantis Plays Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke Challenge. Thanks for watching, guys.